Big John McLaughlin as a keeper I rate highly, and I would expect him to save that. And I think if you ask Big John himself, he would say the same thing. But this is going to be the debate now, the Rangers fans. Who's going to be the number one? It's clear to me that Gio's made his decision. The first league game of the season, John starts in goals, then again last night. So it looks to me that going forward, John McLaughlin is going to be Rangers number one. Which, if you ask me, I think it's the wrong call. I think Alan Mcgregor should be. I don't care what age Alan McGregor is. I think he's 40 now, but he's still a top class goalkeeper for me.
Well, your top two keepers have to be ready to play. They have to be.
Yep.
Same with Stephen Davis.
I mean, I agree with what Daniel says. I think John McLaughlin could be a Rangers number one easy, but you've got Alan McGregor there.
Yeah, I think that's my always concern. I said to you last year, if Alan stays, he can only stay as your number one. That's what I always felt. You know, if he was going to stay at the club, unless it was coaching or whatever, and having that somebody round about you with Rangers, or that what Rangers mean, and helping the boys coming through, and for the big occasions helping the dressing room or whatever, and probably Alan's body's thinking, well, my body's not going to do it. Maybe that's why everybody thought that was his last games, coming on in the cup final and whatever. You know, and that was it, because if he's not going to be fit to play, this is what you're going to have every week. Every time John makes an error,
Yep, I know.
You know, you're going to be questioning that Alan McGregor should be in goals. And the same Rangers supporters last year were thinking Alan's time had came with a few mistakes he'd made in certain games. You know, and I think we've got to be very, very careful. I think, as I say, I know John's a very good goalkeeper. Alan McGregor was top quality. I was fortunate enough to work with him, as I say, with the Scotland Barry and that, played with him, but he was top quality. He's had injury issues, obviously, but that was my concern, as I say, was the fact that if he does stay, that this was a question that was going to get asked every time John made an error.
But he did make a couple of, I mean, he made a great save when the boy was through in goal. He did make a brilliant save there. And listen, I would expect that for John McLaughlin. As I said, he is a very good goalkeeper, and the problem John McLaughlin's got is Alan McGregor's there.
Of course.
That's the problem he's got.